The Priefert all-metal bunk feeder. This is probably my favorite one that we make for sure. This feeder is very, very, very well done and very functional for the small operator as well as the large operator. From a feature standpoint, I want you to notice the end of this feeder has the 3 holes in it. You can easily put these feeders end to end, bolt them together for feed runs. Now, one of the things I like about putting this together for a feed run is this is a pretty thin folded over sheet on this end. So if I'm coming down that feed run with a cake feeder or something, there's not a big flat surface when I'm transitioning from feeder to make that feed bounce out. I don't even have to slow my feeder down. I can just transition as I go. Love that aspect of this feeder. Elevated frame, and the skids are really, really, really handy on this feeder as far as moving it. If I got 1, 2, or 3, I can simply throw a strap through the end, put it behind my side-by-side, and transition from a different area of the pasture or a different pasture. Just slide it right across the ground. Everything on this thing is very smooth. It's hemmed on the end, so that's not a sharp edge. This is rolled on the sides to give it stability and a nice smooth edge for the animals. There's no sharp corners or edges here, which is very good, whether it's the calves, the cows, or the bull. There's a lot of, I guess sometimes some pushing and shoving that happens right here in this environment. So we want to make sure that everything is nice and smooth for the animals. This is a powder coated item, but more so important than the powder coat is that liner is a galvanized metal. So we got a galvanized metal to resist corrosion. We also powder coated over the top of that galvanization to give it 2 layers of corrosion resistant for that environment that it's in. Lots of salts and feeds, and there's just lots of things going on there that easily makes regular black steel deteriorate. The galvanized with the powder coat over it's going to give this thing some life. And then from a powder coat standpoint, again, just like all of our items, we're going to prep this metal before we paint it. So that's a commercial bead blast, that's a phosphoric acid wash, and now that metal's ready for that powder coat to go on. That's an architectural grade of powder coat. So that's going to make this life of this product last longer than it would have otherwise. Pretty harsh environment around these feed troughs, especially if they don't move areas from time to time. So kind of from a spec standpoint, this feeder is 18 inches tall. It's 10 feet long, overall width of 32 inches. That pan depth is 9 inches deep. Overall, we're looking at an 18 gauge frame, and that liner is an 18 gauge galvanized sheet. Standard color on this is red, and like I say, just a variety of feeding applications for cows, calves, and bulls. That this right here is a highly functional feeder, again, for the small operator or even a large commercial guy. For more information about this feeder or our full line of cattle handling equipment, please reach out to us on our 800 number or do more research on our website. Thank you.